against South Africa, a game that Korea led 13-0 when they were forced into a rain delay a couple of nights ago. To the left-handed side to square off with. Final start. We'll see how Cuba adjusts to that. We know Chinese Taipei threw a submariner the other day in its matchup with Panama. Another 2-2 pitch on the way to the leadoff man, and a swing and a miss. Moreno is gone. Here comes a 2-2 pitch to Leandro Perez. A bouncing ball over to third, where Yushin Kim's got a long throw, and he puts it right on target to Jisa. This Cuba squad hitting 240 as a unit. Comes inside, and that got Gutierrez. So a 2-out base runner. 1-2 swing and a miss, and 2 first-inning strikeouts for Yoel Kim.
Let's have one operational start of game between Korea.
2007. Happy birthday to Forteza as a fly ball out to right. Well struck. This ball carrying, and that's down past Juan Aguilar. We have seen very little carry into the outfield that direction, but Jaewon Oh's got himself a leadoff triple to get things started as he crushes one into the gap in right center here in the first. Stadium. But man, that comes off the bat and over 90 miles. One pitch to him is bounced over to third, and a chance to get the lead runner, and they do. Now a throw to first, and that will escape from Javier Zambrano, and it'll put another man in scoring position. Man, that is so tough for Daniel Santos over at third. You're the hero on the early part of that play, and then thinking that you might be able to turn it into something where you go for the second out. Santos might have been better served just to hold on to that ball, but oh man, that works out beautifully for Cuba. And unfortunately, with how much the foul territory is coming to play, and right on cue, a wild pitch will spring to third base. That one wouldn't have brought a run in. It didn't get very nowhere close on the 3-1 offering, and Jae Shin has his 5th walk of the World Cup, and it's first and third now with 1. Ground ball to second, maybe a chance at that double play. Instead, slipping, Perez can't get the out anywhere. A run is in for Korea. Both men will advance, and it's second and third with 1 out as the infield grabs Perez's spike and sends him spiraling. Who is getting set up to try to spin this ball to second. And honestly, he had enough time over. And another shot in that direction. This one will be a much easier play, but it's going to bring in another run. A ground out for Hangil Park. 2 gone as Jae Shin scores. Ground ball out too short. Good hop on the backhand for Jonathan Moreno. Long throw and a nice stretch over there by Zambrano. And that will bring the bottom of the first back out onto the field. Here is a look at that play, and the question is whether or not the foot was on the bag there for, you know, that's Samuel Matos who's over at first base. Matos was not in the starting lineup today for Cuba. Javier Zambrano was in that spot, so already got a change there here in the first inning. And that call is confirmed over there at first, so it wasn't Zambrano making the stretch, it was Matos, and he's the one to do the job. And now this point in his baseball career, and he's working really well early on. The third man that he has struck out of 5 that he has faced here through the first.
Batting 6, catcher, Gentleman, number 4.
One gone. That'll bring up Jetta Ruiz and a bunt down. 2 gone. Another swing and a miss. 141 kilometers per hour. Stadium here in Naha. My name is Tyler Mon. Tuesday afternoon, our final scheduled day of the opening round of the U-18 Baseball World Cup. Ball launched to left field. That's over the head of Yordan Artiles and onto the wall. Artiles is going to have to dig it out to hold Kim to a single, and the leadoff man with an extra base hit for the second straight inning puts Korea in. They got 2 in the first. Another 0-2 pitch. That one shot through the middle for a base hit. Line drive on which Kim actually went back to the bag with that ball skirting right by him. The smart play to try to stay out of another out on the base paths there for him. But these fly ball into medium depth left. Artiles coming in, tagging at third base is Kim. Throw to the plate is cut off. It's a sacrifice fly for Gio Park, who continues his outstanding World Cup. And another one in for Korea. 2-2. Ground ball out to second. We'll see how Perez handles this one. He will get the lead out at second base. Isong Lee is gone. Man, it really does make you think a little bit more about. On a hop over to third. Nice play over there by Daniel Santos, who goes the shorter route to second base to get the out. Santos didn't have a whole lot of time to react there, just kind of had to get in front of that ball. Plus 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them go charged as earned. Cepeda skies this one over to third base, foul territory. Jason Chin there for it. There is a way on for Yohan Aguilar. They're seeing Adiel Kim, and now a called strike 3 on 3 and 2, and down goes to get some help there, and fooled by that pitch. Perez grounded out to third base his first time out, and he's gonna pop out this time. Had a thought with Jason Shin. See if this offense can come to life. 18 runs through the first 2 games. This ball pulled over to third. Nice shot by Santos to hang with a difficult hop there. The leadoff man is gone. This is bouncing ball out to second. That is the second out. They've only had 4 since then. 1-1. Check swing roller over to first, and on a few bounces, Samuel Matos takes to the bag himself. Things have calmed down since Denis Cruz entered this. Very excited for that event, as the 0-2 is a called strike 3. That one burns right in over the outside corner. That is 6 strikeouts. First 3 1/3 for Yoel Kim. And 1 gone for Yordan Artiles. 1-2. That was a mismatch of an at-bat. Outs recorded. That's where he is right here, 1-2, and on an attempted check swing, Matos unable to hold up, and Kim strikes out the side in the 4th. 8 strikeouts through 4 innings. Line drive right side is through for a base hit. That is the first hit allowed by Cruz since he entered this game with nobody out in the second. Squares pulls it back and gets drilled. Opening round, and you got a lead. Ground ball over to third. Nice job snaring that there by Santos to the bag at second for one. Great flip and throw, Leandro Perez. 5-4-3 double play. It is tricky, but he fired a seed to first base. That is a tremendous job. 3-2. On away from third, and that one lined to short. No trouble there for Jonathan Moreno, and that'll bring the inning to a close. Gio Park, the hottest hitter. Extended break today as we're into the top half of the fifth inning. And leadoff man for Cuba sees 3 pitches and goes down on strikes. It's for Yoel Kim, who has been outstanding. He's one of just a handful of guys to put the ball in play today, and he swings and lifts one down the left field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. For the end of fourth inning break to go by the wayside today is a swing and a miss by Cepeda. Outs in 4 2/3. For Yoel Kim, who is one of the best line. 2-2 grounded out to second, where Haniel Park shuttles it to the bag for the final out of the fifth. Cuba into the hit column. Hanging out at Okinawa Cellular Stadium on this Tuesday afternoon. A line drive to third, and Daniel Santos doing great work over there. Line drive to left field and a terrific bat flip with it from Junsong And finally in his 13th at bat. Check that, 14th at bat of the World Cup. 2-1 on the ground over to third. Another nice pick there by Santos to second for one. Perez to first, and that gets past Matos. Springs off of the dugout facing, and that will enable Shin to take second base. So yet again, 0-1 to second. Perez inning over. So Dennis Cruz continues to do the work of keeping him looking for strikeout number 11. And instead, a slow roller over to third. Tough play over there for Jay and Shin. Nice job getting to it quickly, fielding and firing one away. As with one gone, here's Leandro Perez, and Perez will bunt, and this is a good one, but Shin yet again springs to it quickly. His throw is errant, and Perez is on. On the first base side, they have not had a whole lot to cheer for today. And they are starting to file out as strikeout number 1 is onto the ledger of Jisung Park. And the right-hander's 0-2 delivery is swung on and missed. Strikeout number 12 for Korea's pitching staff today. And into the 7th. And the leadoff man for today's home team is Haniel Park. And his first pitch seen is bunted back to the mound, and a nice play on the throw to first. Here's Jiwon An. And a flare to left coming on and making the play. Jordan Artiles, who saw that one all the way. 5 scoreless since then. Allowed an inherited runner to touch the plate. And the 3-2, oh man, just missed for ball 4. Cruz and the rest of the runner off. Throw to second, not in time to get him.
gets by the second baseman, Perez. A contact on the slide, a stolen base for Huh. Both of those guys appear to... Cruz laboring in that hot sun and humidity. Runner off with a pitch. Throw to third is a good one, and out at third base is the call on Yun Huh, and Korea. Tonight they will play Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is 3-1. First man to the plate in the top half of the seventh, Samuel Matos. 0-2, a called strike three. And now with two gone, here comes Wbsc Ferran. Another 2-2 pitch on the way, and a liner toward right field coming in on the gallop. Ji-Hwan Han is there to make the catch, and that will wrap up another impressive wire-to-wire victory for Korea, as the world's number 4 will say goodbye for now. Coming up tonight at 6:30 local time, a game that now only has implications Tuesday afternoon. My name is Tyler Mon. We'll catch you here in about 4 hours for Japan and Puerto Rico.